Italy and Sicily have inspired incredible amounts of art and literature. So today I'm going to talk through a range of books based in and around Italy and Sicily. Now there is something for everybody, but you're probably not going to like all of them. However, the good news is some of these have been made into movies, theatre plays, radio shows and TV series. Let's move to Rome. Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. A teenage American girl reluctantly travels to Italy to fulfill her mother's dying wish. She is inspired to follow in her mother's footsteps, learning about Italy, her mother, and herself. The finale of the opera Tosca by Giacomo Puccini takes place at Castel Sant'Angelo in Rome. The Name of the Rose by Umberto Eco, a medieval murder mystery novel based in a monastery in northern Italy and later adapted to a movie starring Sean Connery. The Tragedy of Duchess of Paliano by Stendhal is based in a small hilltop town in the region of Lazio. I, Claudius by Robert Graves is a historical novel written as an autobiographical account of Tiberius Claudius Nero, also known as Claudius. He records the history of his twisted royal family and the events after the assassination of Julius Caesar, and how he became Emperor of Rome. It was later adapted into movies, a TV series, radio shows, as well as theatre, and is even known to have inspired George R.R. Martin, writer of the Game of Thrones, and David Chase, showrunner of The Sopranos. The Roman Spring of Mrs. Stone by Tennessee Williams is a novella that tells the story of Mrs. Stone, an American actress and widow, and the dramatic choices she makes as she comes to terms with aging. This was later adapted into a movie starring both Helen Mirren and Vivien Leigh. Let's move down to Sicily. The Silent Duchess by Dacia Mariani is a story of the traumas of an 18th century Sicilian noblewoman, both deaf and mute. It is about her life and choices after she marries and has children. I have to mention Andrea Camilleri here. If you're travelling to Sicily and have not read at least one of the Montalbano books, then you should. In my opinion, it's funnier than the successful TV series, and it's very useful to understand a bit more about Sicilian people, their food and their way of life. The TV series is also one of the best adverts you're going to ever see as to why people love Sicily. A House in Sicily by Daphne Phelps. A funny and warm memoir of her life in the 1940s in Taormina, running a guest house called Casa Cuseni. She was a foreigner, and this is about her interactions with the memorable local residents and visitors. Any visitor of Sicily will laugh and wince at the same time. The Leopard by Giuseppe Tomasi di Lampedusa, a top-selling novel in Italian history, which tells the story of how Sicily changed during the 19th century and is considered one of the finest examples of modern Italian literature. It was later made into a movie and shot in locations across Palermo. Cavalleria Rusticana, an opera by Pietro Mascagni, based near Catania. It was adapted most recently into a movie shot in Vizzini by Franco Zeffirelli. The music from the opera appears in a number of movies, including Raging Bull and The Godfather Part 3. Udine, in north-eastern Italy. A Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway, a dramatic First World War tale of the love between an American ambulance driver and a British nurse, which takes us from northeastern Italy to a hospital in Milan. It was banned in Ireland as well as fascist Italy, and it was adapted into a movie starring Rock Hudson, as well as a TV series and a radio show. His autobiography, Histoire de ma vie, Story of My Life, by Giacomo Casanova, is considered an authentic description of the customs of European social high society during the 18th century in the Republic of Venice. The Talented Mr. Ripley by Patricia Highsmith. In this book, conman Tom Ripley travels to Italy to bring back the wayward son of an American businessman. The locations include Rome, Venice and Positano, and it was later made into a movie starring both Alain Delon as well as Matt Damon. Italian Hours by Henry James. This was a travel book between 1872 and 1909 and heavily focused on Venice and Rome. And here he reflects on art, religion, culture and politics. Verona. Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. The tragic tale of star-crossed lovers who fall in love at first sight, but their love is complicated by a family feud. For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo. If you think I've missed your favourite classic book based in Italy or Sicily, please let me know in the comments and I'll include it in a future version. Click here to get even closer to Italy and Sicily.